welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you won't be disappointed with the content I post. And if you're a returning subscriber, shout out to you for staying loyal to the soil, honey. Alright guys, first of all, I'm super excited right now. I have so much energy. I never record at this time. It is 10:46 in the morning, okay? I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, took my dog on a walk, made breakfast, and took a shower, beat my face, and now I'm here recording for you guys. I have a juicy story time. It's coronavirus. Corona! It's not even funny. It's dead serious, but everybody's quarantined, and I'm gonna be home all day, so I was just like, you know what? Might as well start the day off right. Honestly, I'm gonna be home all day and I'm telling the story, so I'm like, let's sip together. So I'm gonna open this and take a shot with you guys before the story starts. I'm gonna take my shot. I hope you guys have yours, and we lit. Whew. When you try not to make a poker face but end up making a poker face. Whew. As you can see by the title, this is about to get real. So it all started when I came back from school. As you guys, some of you guys may know, some of you may not, I went to school in Albany, but I ended up coming back, and when I came back I was just like, bruh, where the niggas at? Where the niggas at? Nah, but I was just like, I need somebody to talk to. I have nobody to talk to. All the guys that I have to talk to are my ex-boyfriends, and we're all friends, so I'm not doing that. Not going back. Let me download Tinder. Why not? So I download Tinder, scrolling, swipe left. Ooh! Right, I see this fine chocolate man, tall. Okay, well, first of all, Tinder could be a catfish, you never know, but from his pictures he was tall, dark, handsome, tatted all the way up, tatted up. I'm just like, okay, all right, swipe right, we can work with this. So obviously I'm a baddiana, so he swiped right. I'm not even trying to be funny, I'm so serious. But so he ended up swiping right, and we just hit it off from there. I'm a Capricorn, he's a Virgo. I really do feel like your sun signs play a big role into the type of communication you guys have and the type of vibe you guys have, because there have been a lot of other signs that I hit it off with initially, and then when we keep talking, the vibe is just not there. I'm not gonna say it's all because of your sign, but I vibe with the earth signs. Whatever, me and him are vibing, and we FaceTiming each other, we calling each other, texting each other, good morning, good night, da. So we talking for a while, you know, back and forth. Now it's like, all right, so how long are we gonna talk before we actually see each other? Because I mean, FaceTime is cool and all, but I like face-to-face interactions, you know? And he felt the same way, so we were just like, let's link up. Let's link up. And at this time, I'm not smoking anymore. I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore now either, but before I went to school, I smoked so much, and then got to school and I was just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm cutting the weed out. So I stopped smoking. I mean, I would smoke here and there, but then I really only smoked around my family, the people that I'm like close to, that I'm comfortable with. I'm not smoking with random strangers. Excuse me. Hold on, let me try. So yeah, like I said, it's not like I'm out here smoking, linking up, because there have been stories that I heard when people are just going on Tinder just to find somebody to safe with or smoke with, but not my body. So whatever, he smokes. He's a smoker, Jamaican man, you know. I can't. Likes to smoke. So he was just like, all right, so we're gonna link up and I'm gonna roll up. We're gonna smoke in the car, and when we're in the car, we're gonna decide where we want to go eat. And I'm like, all right, cool. Time. I was at my cousin's house. I went to my cousin's house so he could come pick me up, and he came to pick me up. I got in the car. He was not a catfish, y'all. Nah, he wasn't a catfish. I was just like, all right, like, you fine. But, you know, gotta have a poker face. I'm not about to tell him, oh, well, I did tell him he's cute. He looked good, but the way I was thinking it, like, how I described it to y'all is how I felt. Like, that nigga looked good. So, and then we're driving, you know, talking, whatever, listening to music. And then he's like, all right, I'm about to park up so we can smoke. We can find somewhere to smoke. And I'm like, all right, cool. So we parked up. He's rolling up. We're vibing. We're talking, listening to music. You know, when you get in the car, you got to be like, oh, can I get the aux cord? Show them, give them a little bit of your taste or whatever. So he gave me the aux cord. We were just vibing. And then we smoke. And I'm like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Like, what are we about to eat? I'm hungry. I got the munchies now. So we both feeling that way. But it's still a good vibe, you know. And by the way, it's early in the morning. So if you guys hear the birds chirping, Mother Nature. Now it's time to find somewhere to eat. And we're still thinking about it. It's not like we're driving around trying to find somewhere to eat. We're in the car talking about where we want to go eat. So all we see while we're in the car is a white van pull up. We look at each other like, bro, all right, what's about to go down? Mind you, I don't know this man. This man could have been a serial killer. He could have been a misogynist. He could have been anything. He could have been anybody. I don't know. Like, he could have been anybody, but he was cool. Anyway, so, but he could have had a gun in the back of his car. Who knows? Who knows? Why? Don't link up with random people, guys. Don't link up. I mean, you can link up with random people, but not in the car. Like, link up in a public place. But anyways, so we looking at each other like, all right, what's about to happen? So he rolls down his window. The cops roll down their window, and they just got the flashlight all in the car. Ooh, I'm like, mind you, I'm high and I'm already paranoid. I told you I am paranoid. So I'm just like, yo, what is about to go down? Like, my heart is beating. Just talking to him like, okay, what were you guys doing? He was like, oh, we just finished smoking. They were like, do you guys have any more? He was like, no. And then the cops was like, okay, so I don't need to check your car, right? And then it was like the cops, ooh, they're so malicious, you know, like, now it's 2020 and my eyes are open. But like, at that time I didn't think he was being malicious. I thought he was trying to help us, but it was really like, nah, he was trying to be malicious. But he was like, so I don't need to check in the car, right? So then he was like, oh, and mind you, he's like way older than me. Well, not way. I can't even tell you how old I think he might have been 28 at that time. I might have been 20, 19, who knows? But, or he might have been 27, whatever. So they're like, all right, I don't need to check in the car, right? So he just gives them the rest of the weed that he had. Mind you, I don't know what he has on him. So I'm just like, all right, I'm just sitting there silent. Then he gives them the weed, and then they're like, all right, well, we're just gonna have to take your IDs. And I'm like, all right. So they take our IDs, and we're just like, oh shit. Like, they leave, and we are just talking, like, we're making light of it. But in my heart, in my head, I'm like, what the God, what's gonna happen? I have so many things in my head. My mom thinks I'm at my cousin's house. Like, bruh, they're taking mad long with our IDs. And then, like, we start, first we were talking, making light of it, like I said, and then we like, yo, why are they taking so long? Like, what's really good? I'm like, yo, you good? Like, your ID is clean? He's like, yeah, like, my shit good, my shit Gucci, great. He's like, you good? Like, bruh, I never committed a crime in my life. So He's like, all right. Then the cops come back, knock on the window, roll down the window. They're like, all right, here, ma'am, you're good. We checked your ID. There's nothing wrong. And then they were like, but you have a warrant out for your arrest. I said, oh my God, bruh. This nigga, you have a warrant out for your arrest? Mind you, you can have a warrant out for your arrest for anything. Thinking, there's endless possibilities to why this man might have a warrant. I don't know. So they're like, yeah, it was either his license was suspended or he had tickets, one of these. Like I said, this is years ago. It's 2020 right now. I don't remember detail for detail, but he had something like that. So it was like, but we already ran your ID, so we can't let you go. We gotta arrest you. So they put in this man in handcuffs. I'm shook. Give me his phone. Mind you, he didn't give me his code. He unlocks his phone. He takes off all his jewelry. I guess this is where the cops are being nice. Like, they tell him to take off all his stuff, leave all his stuff in the car, because he probably won't get it back for a while after. He was like, yo, call my mom, call my mom, call my mom. He unlocked his phone. Call my mom, call my mom. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, bruh. I don't think I ever saw anybody get arrested. Like, somebody I, like, knew. You know, like, I've seen people get arrested, but you know what I mean. So I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? Like, all right, let me call his mom. Let me call his mom. First of all, why am I calling his mother? Deandra? If I could talk to 20, whatever that was, Deandra, I would have been just like, sis, no, this is not what you're about to do. You're about to get out the car and go the fuck home. But, so he's like, call my mom. I'll call his mom. His mom is not answering. Not answering. And I'm in the car still panicking because the police was like, oh yeah, you can stay in the car for as long as you need, whatever, whatever. So I was supposed to link up with well, actually, no, I was not supposed to link up with my friends. I called my friend. I called Tamia. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm crying. I'm like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what to do. Mind you, I'm high. So, like, you know when you high, like, your thought process is not 100% there. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm crying. She's like, Deandra, you don't need to be crying right now. You don't need to be crying. I was just like, all right, I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. She's like, just look around. Like, where are you? Mind you, the cops come back and they're like, yeah, you got to get out the car. You don't have your permit. And I guess somebody told them that I can't stay in the car. But I'm just like, all right, what am I gonna do? Are you serious? Like, it's raining. Thank God I had an umbrella. So I'm walking. Now, 2020, I know exactly where I was. Back then, I was just like, bro, I don't know where I am. Phone panicking, and then I'm like, let me go to Walgreens. I'm trying to go to Walgreens, and then there's this crackhead outside, like, you got $1, you got $1. I'm like, no, like, don't ask me no questions. I'm panicking. I'm scared. I don't know where I am. But yeah, that's the end of the story. That's the time that my date got arrested. That shit was the worst date ever. First date wasn't even a date. It was a smoke session. And then I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave a comment for what else you guys are like interested in hearing. And I'll see you in the next video.